What's going on, guys? Your boy Uchi, and we are finally home from Winter Brawl 3D. I wanted to make a quick video, my shout out video, instead of just writing up a post. I wanted to just make a video because that's normally what I do anyways for a lot of the other stuff that I do. Shout out to the NEC shirt that I'm wearing. Yeah, I didn't have any Winter Brawl stuff, weirdly enough, but I have this NEC shirt, so I wore it in fashion. But yeah, I wanted to quickly make like a summary roundup kind of video for my thoughts on Winter Brawl 3D. The event itself went really well. It's pretty smooth. I didn't have any kind of like gripes with it. I was basically there to compete and to commentate for Pokken Tournament DX on the Nintendo Switch. I commentated for pools, and then I did all of top 8, which was really awesome. And the games, the sets, they went really well. I felt like the commentary that also was done by myself and alongside my co-casters went really well. The chemistry was all there. It was really good. If you guys check out the VODs, see for yourself. And other than that, I will definitely shout out to the whole Pokemon community. Shout out to you guys for continue to support the game and to play it and to attend all these majors that continue to support. And of course, big shout out and thanks to Biggie Gaming, the staffing, and E himself to that they still have any kind of belief in the community. So it's awesome to see that Pokemon is still getting some love after all this time now. It's been give or take like 3-ish years if you want to include the Wii U days. So that's pretty much all that. Outside of that, my experience as a whole was really fun because for the first time ever, I never really get the chance or I take advantage of the arcade room, and that's something that it's always there. It's always available at most of the majors that I attend, and I'm just really glad that I was able to take advantage and actually sit down and play long sets with people and just try to really play games, just to have fun. And oh yeah, and by the way, I also played in Windjammers. I totally forgot about that because Windjammers is also a part of that arcade group of games. So Windjammers was there. I played some Windjammers, got 7th in Windjammers, so I made top 8 again. This is the second time that I've made top 8 in Windjammers, which is wild to even think about. And then I played a lot of Super Turbo. I played a lot of VSAV. Had fun in both of those games. Shout outs to anyone that I played, and shout outs to just I feel like crap right now, but I totally forget the person behind who brings all of these machines, and I just want to say thanks as always. I see him at every event, and I talked to him one time, but it's been a while since I've spoken to him, so I forget his name already, but if he's watching this, I'm sorry. I don't remember your name, but I'm really appreciative that you are still bringing out these arcade games, giving us that tournament experience. Not the tournament experience, the arcade feel experience, because that's why that's one of the many reasons why majors like this exist, is to basically get that arcade feel that once was in a lot of more populated areas that would support that kind of thing, rather than now. I mean, unless you live in Cali or you're in Japan. The arcade scene is living strong over there. But I had a lot of fun actually being able to sit and take the time to play games and have fun, with friends and random people that I never encountered with. So that was really cool. So I look forward to continuing that trend. I really want to do that alongside all these other events that I attend, so long as they actually have like an arcade section, and then just playing friendlies all together. But one thing I really do want to say, special shout out to Cutie Pie. That was Winter Brawl for however we didn't plan this, but ended up being like our 1-year anniversary. So that was pretty cool. So shout outs to Bree. Love you if you're watching. I had a lot of fun with you this weekend, and yeah, I have to work on my Tekken because I gotta work on my Tekken. But yeah, so Winter Brawl, like I said, really smooth, really cool, ran smoothly. This was the first of the 3D series, because normally Winter Brawl was originally, I think it was intended to stop last year because they want to move up to April Annihilation, to separate itself from NEC being in December, April Annihilation in April, and the Summer Jam in August. So it kind of gives like an equal amount of space in between the three bigger events. And now Winter Brawl is kind of like, I wouldn't say a watered down, because all in all, it still was a 2-day, even though I think it was originally intended to be a day and a half with the roster of games that we had available to compete in. But like I said, like even though it was a shorter or a smaller version of what Winter Brawl used to be, I really think that, you know, it stood out for itself, and it did really well with the games that it had. You know, it supported Dragon Ball FighterZ, Soul Calibur, DOA 6, the new one before it even came out. Had Tekken, and it had Pokken Tournament. So, and I know that it had some other side events, like, oh yeah, and the Blaze Blue Cross Tag as well. So it had side events, Windjammers was one of them. And I'm not sure about any of the other ones, but I would imagine anything off of the arcade machines could have possibly been something that they, you know, some people ran on the side. So all in all, it was a fun event. Highly recommend attending if you haven't or were thinking about going next year, so long as they do it. But definitely, if you're watching this prior to April Annihilation, definitely go to April Annihilation. I know, unfortunately, I can't attend, but I always do my best to support these events. Biggie Gaming, they always put on really, really stellar, good-ass events for fighting games, and just to have a really good, memorable experience if you enjoy video games, fighting games especially. So that's my piece. I want to say thanks and shout outs to everyone that I saw, anyone that I spent any kind of time with. And the one thing I will say is I didn't really take too many pictures this time around, which is funny, but I don't know. It was weird, but like that has nothing to do with my overall. Oh, and last thing I guess I will say, I freaking just threw this stick bag at me, so I got a free. What is this? The Guardian, the Kowbe Guardian Arcade stick bag. So this is my second stick bag that I've ever had. I have the other Kowbe Arcade stick bag. So this is my second one. I will do some kind of comparison, I guess, for myself, just to make sure if this is the same one with just a more updated logo on the front, or if this is actually a little big. This actually might. Yeah, I think it is a little bit bigger than what I got over there. But that's besides the point. We're not reviewing anything on this. This is just a thank you and attend these events because they're fucking awesome. And yes, thanks guys. I appreciate y'all. I'll see you guys at the next one.